Gabby. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How have you been? I know you just got married not too long ago.
Yeah, it was good. We had like a beautiful wedding, everything I ever dreamed of, and it was just beautiful. We just went on a trip with his family a couple weekends ago to Shaver. His family has a house out there, so we went over there and we took our dog, and I kind of got into it with his mom. So
Oh no.
yeah, so the trip wasn't really that great, but yeah. So basically, what happened was we brought our dog, she's a baby, but they always bring their dog. So we thought, well, we don't want to have to get a sitter, so we brought our dog, and she was really good the whole time, but she started his mom started I saw she was getting like annoyed with like her, anything that she did. She was like, oh, make sure you pick up this, make sure you pick up that, and I left that alone, whatever. And then it kind of got more where so our dog Sheds, she's a lab, and so we started noticing like there was hair everywhere, and she was saying like, well, there's no dog supposed to be up here, so you better pick up her hair, like we're gonna pick it up one by one, knowing like we're not gonna do that. Yeah. So I was like, this is annoying. I said, whatever, like we'll clean it up. Both of us were like, we'll clean it up. But what really takes the cake is when we were outside, and our dog was kind of throwing a fit outside, so we're trying to put her inside. And she's like one of those, she's like a kid. She like shuts down whenever you start like yelling at her. So she was just like sitting there quietly, like cowering down. We're trying to get in, and she's like hiding, and we're like, no, like get in. And then I noticed like she was getting like embarrassed, like with everybody out there. Yeah. So it was making him worse. And Ian was thinking like, oh, well, I'm just gonna keep yelling at her. And I kept telling him like, no, you can't yell at her in front of everybody. Like, everybody's out here, like she's not gonna. So finally we get her inside, makes a mess. She pees everywhere, and finally gets inside. And his mom makes a comment and says, "Oh, well, I see how parenting's gonna be now." Yeah, I know. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? So I kind of got into it with her, and I was like, that's inappropriate, and that's not true. Like, obviously, it's a team effort here. Like, so that's the only thing that's been really irritating with me is his mom, but...
Right, because you kind of took it was a little too personal and too attacking a little.
Yeah, I felt attacked, and it was like, obviously towards me, and at first it started with my dog. Earlier, like, she was pinpointing everything out that she was doing, and then I'm like, okay, like, I get you're annoyed, but you can't just point every single little thing out now, and now you want to get mad because I didn't snatch her up by her ear and throw her inside. Like, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I did feel a little attacked in that situation.
Especially since, she had her dog there, too.
Exactly. That's my thing. Like, I think what happened was she was like, so our dog is, like, really, really friendly. She's a little baby lab. Like, wants to just be loved and by you all the time. Like, we always get told, like, by people, oh my God, like, well, they have a pit, and that's not really the same case. So I thought maybe she kind of got a little jealous that people were wanting to be with my dog.
Okay.
So I think that might have been it.
Did it stop?
That's what I get nervous of.
No, it's up. Okay, now you can